As usual, I guess I'll start this by going nowhere and talking about things that nobody can see on their own screens. That's where we're at right now. Let's see. Just watching my own stream in real time. Oh yeah. Yeah. I hear myself. That's pretty weird and pretty bad. Just watching my own. The good news is everything's fine. So, So, the theme of today is it was a long day. And this is just what I will be doing right now. I almost feel like I should do like a last time on Dark Souls kind of thing. But I don't know. Last time I came face to face with a barrel. Right over here. Speaking of face to face with things, I feel like I should probably turn down my audio just a little bit. Because it's loud for me, and that means it's probably loud for everyone else. Too many dogs. Just not the right amount of dogs for me. Ideally, I would like a zero dog world right now. But it's all good. Okay. I hear more dogs. I am baffled by the amount of dogs already. But I can remember what button does what. Once again, I will be turning down everything. Because if I can't even hear myself, no one can hear me either. That would be pretty bad. Okay. So all things considered, last time, stuff was going pretty good. Wow. Speaking of going pretty good. That actually did not go very well. It's fine. It doesn't matter. But I ended up getting a lot of really good luck in some areas that I don't generally have very good luck in. Oh yeah. That's perfect. And I would say, other than that weirdness with the barrel at the end, last time was very successful. And so, obviously I'm going to beat this boss on my first try. Well, now that was just as intended. Oh, yeah, I remember what I was doing last time. I spent like an hour looking for a fragrant branch of yore, an item that I should have had normally. I'll just... Oh yeah, I gotta kill this guy first. I hate that so much. You unfreeze the dude and then you gotta murder him. And he sucked, so I don't care about his feelings. But like... You gotta spend a rare item just to get the dude to come say hello. Speaking of saying hello, I'm gonna try to get these guys to murder themselves. Like so. Yeah, these guys as well. Let's see what they can do. Standing here really confuses them. They don't know where to go. Oh. If he swings at me, that's bad. Yeah, that's not good. Okay. Yeah, ideally I want them to get all bunched up right here. Which means they have to bunch up in the first place. I think the one guy died. Oh yeah, look at him. Oh my god, I almost did it to myself. Yeah, you know, I think right... Oh, okay. Okay. So we are in good shape. I don't know how this boss is gonna go. Rune Sentinel gives me a lot of problems. We are gonna summon 2 other people. And maybe if I have the luck that I had last time. I forgot that guy, like, his pathing sucks. So just like he goes around the long way to get to you. Or not. Talk shit, get hit, I guess. Yeah. But, if I have the luck I had last time, maybe I'll be able to summon a real player, and that would be way more helpful than an AI player. But I've got a bunch of human effigies. Hopefully I just need the one. Okay. So yeah, definitely want to get you. That'll come in handy at some point. Don't do me like that. Get out of my way. Yeah, there we go. One more dude, I'll wait for him. Okay. Yeah, Pilgrim Belclair is gonna be important. Felicia's gonna get herself killed right away. We're gonna say bye, Felicia. Ideally, just want to like stay up on this first platform here. Okay, so this is already going really terrible. We want to fight the first Sentinel on there the whole time, then fight the other 2 down here. But Felicia fell down, the Rune Sentinel fell down, so So now we are just making the best of it. And all three of them are in play right now, it looks like. Luckily we have the magic dude, whose name I already forgot. Belclair, I think. He's important because he's smart, unlike Felicia. Felicia is dumb as shit. Speaking of dumb as shit, I almost died. This dude's coming after me. Couldn't shield in time, but it's okay. Oh, those attacks will hurt a lot. Good thing I have life gems. Yeah, so Felicia's gonna attack both of them at once, which is fine. Felicia is normally dead by this point, so actually, kind of big brain. Whatever's happening right now, it's going pretty well. Once we get it down to one rune sentinel, like, this is not a problem at all. Usually what happens for me is these two together will kill the NPCs, and then I'll end up fighting them both by myself. And that's where it starts to be a problem. But for right now, not only are they bunching up a lot, but like they're not being as aggressive to me, and they're also not killing my teammates as much as I'm used to them killing them. So okay, so it looks like Felicia's dead. Yeah, Felicia's dead. Oh. Well, I spoke too soon, but at the same time, I did not speak too soon. If I can take this one dude out, this is going to be a very easy fight. He's focused on me right now. And I can't do that much damage, but if they're both focused on me, then Belclair can just do his shit. And Belclair does a ridiculous amount of damage. Yeah. Oh, that's one rune sentinel dead. This is easy. I was kind of afraid that my luck from a couple days ago wasn't gonna keep going, but this is like probably one of the best first attempts I've had on this boss. Definitely in recent memory. Yeah, that's dead. Wow. Okay. Belclair still wants to fight. He's not even done yet. Okay. Well, that was amazing. I could not be happier about how that went. That was an accident, but it doesn't even matter. This is the hard part, because there's a ton of invisible walls around here. And yeah, there's one. You just kind of have to... I don't remember where they all are, because it's a big round room. But... yeah, see that? They're like right next to each other. That's ridiculous. And as far as I know, this is the first instance of invisible walls in this game. I don't actually remember, but this room has like 5 of them. Yeah, so that's already 3 on one wall. I don't remember any of them having a particularly good thing in them, but like it always feels good to just get all of them. Yeah, that's 4. One of them has a ladder. Yeah, this is the one with the ladder. This is probably nothing. Yeah. If there's a message by the wall. probably just trying to be annoying at this point. What do we got? That's gonna be useless to us. We are not. I've never done magic in any of these games. I tried to do magic in Dark Souls 3, and I just felt so vulnerable all the time. And like, I don't need to feel more vulnerable in Dark Souls than I already do. Okay. So I guess that's it. And now we're just looking for like a staircase. Which I've immediately found. I don't know what it is with this run, but it's like, it's going pretty well. Wait, what? Okay, I was just fucking around. I didn't actually... Oh shit. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. That was also pretty bad. But, the thing I was afraid of is that guy looks like the explodey guys from, is it Belfry Soul? There's a, like the next area, the Belfry. There are dudes that jump at you and explode, and they're very, very annoying. They can't take a hit, so like, they're like one-hit kills with most weapons, but like, if they explode, they will do a lot of your health bar, and they will knock you down and possibly get you again. But luckily for me, that guy wasn't much of an issue. And I grabbed the item. I didn't really pay attention to what it was, but I assume it's not important because I honestly probably missed that room in most of these runs. Okay. So this room kind of sucks. I'm just gonna run. It is kind of fun to watch that. That was expedient. That's what I can call that. That was a really expedient run. I don't know what it is, but like, I feel like the last 3 runs of this game that I've done, I've just spent hours and hours in that area I was just in, especially like 5, 6, 7 attempts on the Rune Sentinels, and this time I just crushed it with like no differences.
Here to see light, however faint.
And I was even like using a strategy I hadn't used before, which was the strategy of falling down to the bottom of the arena right away. When did I find an Estus shard? I feel like this game's kind of playing itself at this point. I'm feeling really good now because now... Oh my god, it just keeps going. Okay. Now I have what I need to equip the greatsword that I went out of my way to get. Okay, so now I've just once again like doubled my damage basically. Yeah. And I'm gonna use this for a while so I can upgrade it. I feel like I'm kind of waiting for the other shoe to drop here. Cause it seems like everything's going really well. Yeah. Should have some soul items. I got a ton of soul items. Look at this shit. Brave Warrior? That's like 6,000? 5,000. It's more than enough for this. Shut up, dude. Literally no one else is a customer for you. Okay. Yeah, nothing I can do about that. Shield upgrades in this game are... I don't know. I mean, it's not like they're not worth doing, but just looking at the stats, it's like my base defense is gonna get a 0.1 increase. I don't foresee that being a problem. I probably even have enough souls to get a level. Probably should look at how much souls I need. Oh, okay. Well, in that case, maybe I could get 2. I've got a lot. I could probably spend the Rune Sentinel soul as well. I could definitely spend the Flexile Sentry soul. I have no idea what that's good for, but it's not good for me. Yeah, that's another level right there. Rune Sentinel. I wish I had a better memory of the boss weapons, because I every time I play this game, I spend hours on like Extra Life, just like looking up all the stuff these boss souls make, and it's going to be a while before I can actually trade in any of this stuff, because I need another fragrant branch for the one boss soul guy, and I need to get to like the area right before Earthen Peak before I can get the bird guy who does the really good boss soul stuff. So I don't feel like googling it, but also like I just leveled up a lot. Don't necessarily need to use this right now, so I guess I can hang on to it. I'm pretty sure all this stuff I'm going to scrap it at some point, but I've got 2 levels. Might as well use them.
Bearer of the curtains, seek lest this land.
Yeah, I'm good with that. I should probably start putting stuff into Vit. Oops. Double oops. Still around 4,000. I love how little the number for level ups goes. Let's see how much this is. Okay. Well, it's gonna be close. It's not gonna be close. I'm just not doing math. Not thinking at all. It's alright though. Yeah. I'd love to be able to roll like a normal human being, but I don't know if that's gonna be possible anytime soon. But I mean, this it's faster than I remember, actually. That is the important one. But then there's... That's kind of what makes this suck. That's a weird swing. What's up? I was wondering who was hanging out. Welcome to this whole shit I got going. It's funny because I was sure I was talking to myself for this whole time. Because usually I'll have the stream open on my own like laptop or something, so there'll all automatically be one person. But today I was like, nah, I'm pretty sure it's fine, so I'm just gonna not. So it was 0 for a while. I was like, whatever. I'm not advertising this. Like it's just like it was a long ass Monday, and I needed to do something, and this is what I'm doing. But I'm glad you're here. We're gonna hang out. That's the whole plan. Yeah, and I realize there's like a 30-second delay between when the messages you type and when they actually show up. Because I was hanging out in a friend of mine's stream the other day, and I was like, wow, uh, sure is taking it a while for the stuff I'm typing to him to actually to get there, and it was kind of hard to hold a conversation, but that's how it is. That's the sacrifice we're making right now to have this streaming technology even work. Because a week ago I didn't even know this was a thing. I've had one for a while, but like literally a couple of days ago, a friend of mine said they were streaming, and I was like, just in conversation, I was like, oh man, like I would love to stream some stuff, but like, you know, all I got is a Mac laptop, and I don't really know about any of that stuff, so it probably wouldn't work for me. But then it was like, you could just stream from a PS4. So that's some fucking shit right there. Can't hurt this guy for... Ow. But this whole thing's gonna be an experience, because I'm famously pretty bad at like playing a game and talking at the same time. Uh, but, you know, I'm sure it'll be fine. I've already done 2 of these. And I will probably do a lot more. Before I go on, give me 2 seconds. I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. My goal for today is to die not very much. Last time I played this, I died a couple times. And I'm gonna do my best not to do that this time. But yeah, like over the last couple of days, I've been trying to educate myself on like what technology is actually necessary for streaming. And from what I can tell, like PS4 and Xbox already do it for you. And that's something I wish I had known years ago. Because I've had this stuff for a while. And then I found out I can also like stream stuff from my laptop, like directly from my laptop. Which I wish I had known as a small child, because like then I wouldn't have like set up a video camera in my like in front of my TV and tried to record like 7 minutes at a time of a game. Yeah, exactly. And that's why I wasn't even like checking it out, because I was like, oh, it probably you probably need like a crazy good PC and a bunch of stuff to go with it, and I don't know. I maybe just like when I was looking into this stuff, it was just too long ago, and maybe all this stuff wasn't available at the time. I don't know, but like I'm shocked at how easy I'm finding it is. Like this whole layout is well, I mean, it's basically an elevator is what it is. And it's an elevator that I didn't necessarily have to take because yeah, gonna run into all this bullshit. I don't know, there might be some cool items down here, but honestly, I'd like to get out of this area as fast as I can, because it's not one of my favorites. Yeah, see, that's something I'm not gonna use. That's something I'm definitely not gonna use. Bone staff. I don't know what that is. Probably not good for me either. Oh yeah, that's all magic. This is a zero magic run. No magic allowed. Oh yeah, no. You know what I'm talking about. But in this case, we are gonna have to refuse the bone staff. So we're getting back in the cage. I love that you can still see my face tattoo, sort of. It looks awful. Because they let you put on like really pastel face tattoos. I look horrible. Oh my god. This is not a pastel kind of game at all, but they let you put on some very weird looking stuff. So I think up here, yeah. can't do that stuff yet. I basically basically I need a tree branch to make a dude who is made out of stone into a dude who isn't made out of stone. And okay. So everything that's happening right now is very bad. This red guy, he's gonna mess me up. He's I think he's like a special feature of this game where, oh god. He will summon himself in any area if you've died a lot. And I mean, I don't entirely understand because I haven't died a lot, but his basic deal is he shows up and he kills you when you're already like feeling very dejected and you've already died a bunch of times. Just one of the many features of this version of the game. That's fine. I'll just do the whole area over again. No big deal. Yeah. No, he really is a bitch. That's how I feel. The good news is he's not gonna do it again. I hear footsteps. Could just be me. Oh no, it's it's a guy who is standing by me. I want to know what's over here. No, I don't. I know what's over here, and I don't like it. Play these games enough times, you figure out like which areas just kind of aren't fun to fully explore, and you just don't. I'm gonna do my best to not get hit by any of these guys, because I don't know what their deal is, but they have an explodey center. That's what I know. They're like a Tootsie Pop, but instead of a Tootsie Pop inside, it's an explosion. And we really don't want to find out how many licks it's gonna take, if you feel me on that. Oops. Alright, well, so we found out. It took one to get to the center. And this is the part where I probably die. Except that I'm great. So that's the real lesson of today. Yeah. Oh, I am getting shot though. And this Ninja Turtle, he wants to fight me. And I don't even know where this guy came from, but they're all dead because I got my big sword now. Okay. So we've gone from one area I don't like straight into another one. It's funny how I claim I really like these games, and then every area I end up complaining about. Fuck. I end up just like, oh man, this area sucks, and then I go to the next area, and oh, this area sucks too. And I just do that the whole game, and somehow at the end of it, I'm like, fucking love this game more than most games, huh? I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. But once again, our goal is going to be to get through this shit as fast as possible. I need to make sure I have... I do. Okay. That's going to help. It might be. It might be. Uh-oh. Yeah, these guys can't deal with my giant sword. I was very careful to get a giant sword. Made sure to go where it was. Made sure to have the stats I need for it. And now we are going to beat this game only because we have a giant sword. Every time I try to beat this game with something other than a giant sword, it just doesn't go well. Yeah, of course, I got pants, but I already have really good pants. Don't you hate that feeling when you, like, get some pants, but they're just not as good as the pants you already have? If so, can relate. Yeah. Oof. Yeah, so something interesting about this game is that you're that guy from SpongeBob who breaks his legs every morning and breaks his arms every evening. So if you fall even the slightest amount, you know, your glass bones and paper skin are gonna take a lot of damage. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna run because there's a boss from a previous area just hanging out, and he's all two of his heads, they're slashing at me. I also ran past the part that I needed to not run past. And there's an exploding man. So this is basically the worst this has ever gone. And I am gonna get slapped in the face. Which was what I was trying to do, so it's not even a big deal. I loved every moment of what just happened. And you know, they say you should learn from your mistakes, but honestly, I feel like I didn't even make any mistakes, so, you know, what's to learn? Just gotta do it again. You know, life is gonna put all these obstacles in your way, and sometimes you just gotta do exactly what you already did a second time. That's life. And what I'm definitely going to do a second time is kill all these guys. Because they are not hard. But they truly didn't need to put a boss that I fought 2 areas ago just hanging out down there. And they didn't need to make it dark. You know, I personally asked them if they could make it a little bit lighter, and they did not return my calls. Good news is I got the item on the way down last time. Honestly, one of the reasons I do like this game is most of the areas are actually really well lit and have a lot of color. And that's something I've not liked about the previous games. They can be very... Okay, so what I've done again is I've entirely overshot where I thought the staircase was. Actually, I'm just totally lost. I know for certain that there is a staircase. And the moment I find the staircase is the moment that I'm safe. But I'm having an intensely difficult time finding the staircase. Alright, well, my luck had to end at some point. I was having a very lucky run up until this point, but now it's difficult. Now I am struggling at a part that I have not struggled at before, and that's what this is all about. So I don't really know what I can do differently other than hopefully run to the staircase that I was pretty sure was in 2 different places that I checked. But yeah. No, I mean, you understand the essence of it. And truly, if that staircase that I've been alleging exists is where it should be, then none of this should have ever happened in the first place. And you know, I don't want to be one of those, like, I swear this never happens kind of guys. So, you know, I'm just gonna just keep on going. I'm gonna swing at nothing now. And it's my own fault. I have to wait for the elevator because I didn't send it back up. Because I was like, there's no way I'm gonna die to this a second time. It's coming. Is there something on this? What? Oh, that's the... Oof. Yeah, that guy's having a bad day. That's the guy I knocked into the hole. I would not want to be him. We're gonna send it back. I can't bear to look at him like this. Okay. We are just absolutely going to try to find that staircase right now. But it does seem to not be where we are right now. Wait a minute. Oh my god. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Now y'all remember me talking about this staircase. This is it. This is the whole thing. This is the staircase right here. I went up it. There we go. I don't think there's anything in any of these, but never hurts to check. There's a skeleton. Okay. I don't know where I got that key from, but I definitely got the key, so that's pretty slick. And I don't know how to open that, but I also don't know how or why you would want to. And I know there are some enemies around here. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. I know there's some items around here as well. This guy's probably gonna leave me alone. He's too tired. Yeah, I don't know what a fire seat is. So this wasn't worth it. But I think this next room is worth it. No, it does seem that there is nothing here. But actually, in one of these rooms, there is a friend that I can say hello to, and I think he's on the other side. But never hurts to check. Okay, everything on this side is pointless, and one day I'll remember that. But for the moment, at least we know we were thorough. It should be in this room. Here we go. Yeah, we got ourselves a friend. We're gonna greet them in the only way we know how. Oh yeah. Yes. So I don't know what this dude's deal is, but he has 2 shields. And I'm a little jealous. I wish I had 2 shields. That would make my life pretty good. But he's gonna follow us now. And before we fight what I hope is an easy fight, we gotta let there be light. Okay. So we got these oil trench things, and I don't really know what the purpose is in real life. But for now, I can light this shit on fire. And oh yeah, just wait for it. It's pretty unbelievable. We could also set this side on fire. So all of that, pretty cool. This guy's in my way. I put out my torch, so I hope that's all I have to light on fire. But now, if I go in here, it ain't gonna be so dark. Oh yeah, there's light all over the place now. This guy's having a weird day. Forgot his bug spray. Now some shit's inside of his brain. The good news is he remembers how to swing his sword, and he remembers how to turn the lights out with his sword. Too bad for him. I already turned the lights on. Okay. He's being pretty defensive right now, which is fine. What I really want is for him to keep on smacking my friend, so I can hit him from behind. He's got a big sword, so he can hit me too when he swings. Because if anything, this game's all about being fair. You know, it wouldn't be fair if the boss couldn't hit everybody at the same time. And it could just be a lot of this. Because everyone in this game is a knight, and everyone's got a sword, and everyone has a lot of health, and you just strafe around them. Backstabbing is what this game is known for. It's the whole point. I mean, why would you stab someone in the front? They can hit you from the front. Yeah. Yeah, it's... either way, you're gonna be smacking people in the back. But there's two ways to do it. You can either roll out of the way of their attacks, or you can shield their attacks. And those are the two schools of backstabbing. Now I gotta remember how to stay alive here. Cause I don't want to die and do this again. He's jumping. I'm getting hit. I'm hitting him. It's over. It's all over. Other than those really stupid deaths before, like this whole affair is going very well. Much better than it has in the past. And I don't understand it, but I can accept it. Ooh. So that's pretty sweet. So what we just got is a tree branch. And while that might not seem like a big deal, we're gonna use that tree branch to go somewhere else. Because that's how shit works in this world. Gold coins are worth absolutely nothing, and pieces of a tree are the way forward. But before I do any of that, I should probably be just a little bit smart. Yeah, I can get away with being stupid for a lot of this game, but at this moment, I should be pretty smart. And I'm gonna talk to a cat.
Oh, undead are we? And one without much time remaining. Just about ready to fall apart, I'd say.
Yeah, what do you know?
Not exactly the time to be chatting with a cat.
Here's the thing.
Suit yourself.
I would pet the cat, but I'm an undead man. I have a big sword. When I pet things, the things get hurt.
What did you want anyway?
So it's better if I don't.
Ooh, you smell wonderful.
But I mean, regardless, cat's having a good time. And you know what? I'm having a good time because this cat sells me some stuff. Like the cat ring. And also the whisper ring.
Satisfied?
Oh, very.
I'll be around if you ever come back.
I won't. Because I've bought the two things I need you for. But the good news is we've just put on a ring that makes our glass bone and paper skin a little better. And we only have 4 useful rings right now, so can wear them all. Bup. Yeah, that's good enough. And I bet we can get a little bit more out of it. Lost Center. Yeah, I don't remember what any of these boss souls are good for. I mean, I'm pretty happy with my level right now. I could buy a couple more little snacks. Yeah, there we go. Now we're in a good spot. And we can keep on going forward. But our poor legs are very tired. We can't run very far. We definitely can't run very fast. Okay. So, like every area you've seen so far today, I don't really like this area very much. The question is, should I kill this guy and steal his sword? It would be pretty sick if I did. I'll leave it up to you. In the meantime, I am going to fight a bunch of stupid trees that are gonna kill me. This dude. This dude and his giant nutsack. He's done though. Don't even spare a thought for him. He's just a... I don't know what he is, but he sticks through walls. He's pretty gross. He's got like a weird green... I'd call it a bone staff almost. But he's dead. Unfortunately, all his friends live in the apartments upstairs. And we're gonna have to fight them too. Because they're all unionized with each other. Yeah, no, they really suck. But we did just do a good deed, if only because we had to get her out of the way. She's coughing. She's alright though. Yeah, she likes it. Alright, well she's got corona, but it's fine.
Petrified. Hard to speak.
I mean, she's looking at my giant sword. It's hard for her to speak. She was made of stone seconds ago. We're gonna give her a moment. No, we're not. We're just gonna talk to her.
I think...
Oop, she's barfing.
No. I'm fine. Really, I am.
Alright, she's a little insecure, but she was, you know, she was made out of stone. It's natural.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're very welcome. I'm gonna skip your dialogue just a little bit.
Oh. I still haven't
Well, I
finished.
don't know how you knew about me because you were made out of stone.
I'm quite a hand at pyromancy.
Well, it's useless
So
to us.
perhaps you could consider this my thanks.
Well, she gave me a useless item. I'm not feeling too good about it. But then again, I did only help her because she was standing in front of a lever.
I was attacked and turned to stone, I think.
You were definitely turned to
I owed
stone.
you my life. If you had not come...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I feel shameful wearing these rags.
I mean, you got kind of a, like, skeleton dress thing going on.
I hate to burden you further, as you've already saved my life. But just look at me. My clothes are in tatters. Do you have any clothing that you could spare?
Oh, could this be the best part of the game?
Not particular when it comes to apparel. Anything at all will do.
Yeah, so I don't know what they were thinking when they made this game, but they were like, yeah, this is the part of the game where you just give Rosabeth a bunch of clothes, which is not really on brand with anything going on in this game. But I mean, I can give her whatever. I can give her one helmet, and she'll be like, wow, you've really made sure that I'm gonna make it through this tough time. I can give her just, like, all my worst stuff. Yeah, these trousers are imported. You should love them. And she'll be like, thank you, no matter what.
Thank you so much. I'm very happy for this gift.
Oh, you're welcome. I pulled them off of zombies that I fought in the first area.
Heading for Majula. I'm not sure where I might find the Lord. I'm going back to Majula. I hope we can meet.
Well, you should only be so lucky. I don't need pyromancy, so you are pretty useless to me. But there aren't that many people in this game that are useful to me in the first place. Just me, my terrible haircut, my big sword, this poison damage that I'm taking, my gravestone, which I'm going to need pretty soon. So yeah, that whole frat house of tree men, they came back for a vengeance. There is not a whole lot I can do about that. I said I would probably die there. I did die there. So at least I'm meeting expectations in some way. The good news is we can hike all the way back there and do it all over again. That's the good news. The bad news is that we have to do it all over again, and it was pretty bad the first time. And this time we don't get to have a lovely conversation with our friend Rosabeth, who admires our fashion sense. This time around we are just hitting tree dudes. And possibly tree dudes are hitting us. Not if we can help it though. I wish I was doing just a little bit more damage, because I wanna be able to one-shot them, but that doesn't seem like a possibility right now. Oh, hi there. Don't get up. Well, the good news is he dropped me a battle axe, which is something I shouldn't even look at. So I think the second we pull this, they all pop out of their dorm rooms. Yeah. And the door closes. It's pretty typical. But I was prepared. I was prepared this time. I'm pretty confident for a guy who died to the exact same scenario a second ago. But what can I say? I've been here before. I guess I'll just randomly close this door, and I'm also gonna open it because there's no point in closing the door. I don't know why they even give me the option to close the door. Yeah, just kill that thing again. This whole apartment building thing seems to have a lot of stuff. Okay, so that's very good. And I am going to get out of here right now and spend that, because I'll forget about it otherwise. Where is my friend? There you are. She's always staring at this bullshit.
Is that here?
You're right, it's a shard I found. Yeah. I like her. We're on the same wavelength. I'm like, I got a shard. And she's like, you got a shard? And I'm like, yeah. And that's all it is, you know? We're gonna say goodbye to her for a very long time. We have a very transactional relationship. You know, we don't really expect that much from each other. I give her souls, she give me levels. Alright, so I just jumped into a wall and nothing happened. Don't be surprised. That happens. Might happen to you someday. Well, good thing we checked out this cell. There is nothing in it, ultimately. But we did check it out. Weird one. He's trying to hit me. He's not very good at it. He's got like an anvil on a stick. Very unique weapon. Didn't serve him a whole lot of purpose. We got 2 more apartments to check. Oh yeah, no, it really sucked. I got scared for a second when he tried to throw it. Just cause like, my giant sword is so giant that sometimes it hits it'll hit the ceiling or it'll hit the wall. But it seemed like we were both dealing with some pretty dumb weapons. And mine just happened to be a little sharper and a little faster. Well, I don't know what this guy's deal is, but he didn't really see me. The thing I like about this area is that there's absolutely nothing in it and I wasted my time. What I can do is leave. Okay. Well, I don't know why they're making me wait 30 seconds for the door to open. It is pretty exciting. I was pretty much on my toes when that door opened and then this door opened after. And not at the same time as I expected. But God, there's a lot of messages. This is getting pretty weird. People really saying a whole lot of nothing. Ugh. He takes a knee. If I looked like that, I'd probably take a knee as well. This guy, on the other hand, he's too busy with whatever he's doing, so we're just gonna do that. He was looking at a fading soul, which kind of sucks. I hope I don't die looking at a fading soul, because they're kind of worthless. These guys are throwing rocks, so they are like a step above the last guys I fought, because they at least understand that they're not going to be able to hit me with their weapon, so they might as well try to hit me from a distance. This guy's throwing rocks from like right next to me. Not very smart. And there's a lot of them, but good thing my my giant sword's pretty giant, so not a problem. I don't know what they were doing there, but I wasn't really interested in finding out. Okay. So this so this next area, you'll be surprised to find out that I don't like it very much. If I can remember which one of these it is. Oh, it should be this one. So here's the thing about this area. You absolutely can't see anything at all. So unless you've completely memorized what the area looks like, you're going to be very lost. I just skipped whatever that was. Also there's ghosts. And I am going to get hit by ghosts, probably. Hopefully not while I'm opening this chest. And, oh, that's worthless, I think. I don't think that's any use to me. But there is a ring along this side that is entirely important to me, and the ghosts don't want me to have it, and the trees and fog don't want me to have it, but I will have it. Okay, so here's a problem. I completely missed it. And, the whole point of the route I just went was so that I could get the ring. Just the one ring that I need. It's up there. I see the chest. So hopefully these ghosts are gonna leave me alone. It's just the one thing I need. There we go. Okay. Ghost stabbed me in the back a tiny bit, but not a problem, because I got exactly what I showed up for. And, now we're done with this area. And we can go on to an area that I don't hate it. Don't know if I love it, but I don't hate it. It is pretty well lit. And we can put on the ring that we got. This ring kind of sucks. Am I really at 100%? Okay. So now we are... Are we? Yeah. It's fine. Our equip load is at higher than 100%, which is not what we want. I literally just have to spend one level, get it down to 99. Kind of annoying, but this should be plenty. Oh, I shouldn't say that. Actually, no. Basically, like, the more equipment weight you have, the harder it is to move. So, around, like, 60%, they change your roll, so it doesn't go as far and it isn't as fast. And at 100%, it gets kind of difficult to move. It's not as bad as it used to be in, like, the older games, because, like, in Dark Souls 1, if you were at 100%, you were literally, like, you were walking so fucking slow that you couldn't even stand being in the game. But in this game, it was like, I can walk around fine. My roll sucks. I actually don't even notice it that much, but it is good to be below 90 or below 100. I need a few more souls. And luckily I have a few more souls. Whatever, I'll use all these. Good enough.
Bearer of the lest this.
And now we still can't roll for shit, but that's fine, because we don't even like rolling. Yeah, 97.9. That brought it down more than I thought it would. And I'll buy... There we go. Oh. Okay. Back to business. Okay. If you thought we were done with ghosts, we're not done with ghosts. In fact, we just started with ghosts. That ghost you could actually see. But in this area, we're also doing we're dealing with something I really don't like, which is cursed pots. Oh, some more good news for us. We're gonna fight that really mean dude who kills you if you've died a lot. I'm not really sure why he showed up here, but I think this time we are fully equipped to deal with him. He is very slow. He's got a big sword like us. And if we play it smart and like conserve our stamina, shouldn't be an issue. He acts kind of weird, but we got a backstab. Probably remember that stabbing in the back is the best way to kill people. Ooh. Got a failed backstab there, that's bad. Ooh. If we had a little bit more stamina, we could have finished him off. But we can do it now. Yeah, he ain't shit. Didn't even need to drink an Estus or anything. He's gone. And he gave us a human effigy and a decent amount of souls. He actually gave us so many souls that I'm gonna go and spend them on a level. And he shouldn't show up again. So all this is going very well. And this time... Well, actually, I should be smart. Keep telling myself I should be smart. I should listen to myself. Because a little bit later in this area, maybe not soon, but there's a spot in this area where we get the armor that I'm going to wear for probably the rest of the game. I don't have the item to get it right now, but when I do get it, it's gonna be a little heavy, and I'm gonna want to have as much of an equip load as I can possibly have at the time. I think there's a ring. So now I can't remember. Because I get all these games confused. But I think there's a ring that'll like significantly lower my equip load. But whatever. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Right now we have to fight these cursed pots. I actually didn't fight the cursed pot. I walked near it. We do not want to get cursed. Because cursed will bring down our health bar permanently. Well, not permanently, but like... I think you have to set it a bonfire to reset curse. So, for the purposes of getting through this area, curse is bad, and these pots are very smelly. so they've got some real range to them. That was close. Oh god, okay. So, unfortunately, there's also one below me, which I can't see. There's also a ghost. The reason these ghosts are annoying is because they're the same color as like the echoes of real players that are playing at a time. So sometimes like a ghost of a real player will just show up and you'll get to see what someone who's near you in the game is doing in real time. But then they threw these ghosts in the area so that you get confused, because they look exactly like a normal player, so you ignore them, but then they start killing you, and it's like, well, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, so this right now is a dead end, but we do want to talk to my dude, I think his name is Turk, or Tark. Man Scorpion Tark. He's gonna have a whole lot of stuff to say to us. You know, more stuff than you would expect a Man Scorpion to say. We also killed the bug. That was good. It's good that we killed that bug. Useless items. That's fine. Yeah. This game isn't really known for its jumping, and when you do jump, it's very scary. But here, yeah, we're just sort of jumping up very small sections of the walls. So Man Scorpion Tark is a man scorpion, and therefore we can't normally talk to him. Because we don't speak Man Scorpion. But we also have the Ring of Whispers, which I bought from that cat. So now I can talk to him.
Are we?
That's right.
This is no place for you. Be gone. Are you not afraid of me?
Nah.
Humans rarely come here. Those who do turn back when they see me. But you are different. We once had a master. He created us long, long ago. But he was born with a fatal flaw. He resented those who had what he lacked and became fully mired in hatred. Eventually, he drove himself mad. It was at the peak of this madness that he conjured up we strange creatures. Our master was a tragically lonely soul. Eventually his solitude eroded his very reason. In the end, he never understood what it was that he truly lacked. Nobody knows when we were born, or where our master has gone. The only ones who even speak a human tongue are myself and my better half.
Uh-oh. So now this man Scorpion is going to talk to us about his GF.
I wish to ask a favor of you. I want you to kill my betrothed.
So that's a hot take.
Well, she became violent.
Oops. Well, I skipped what he was going to say. But basically, he doesn't like it very much.
She came after me. We have been locked in combat ever since.
He's clearly locked in combat.
We seem to be at a standstill. The wounds we exchange are never lethal. I was born with my master's madness. Perhaps this is some curse. I will be sure to assist you in return. The past is a distant fog. My name was Tark. That is all that I remember. The past is my name.
He's done talking. Oh, you're gonna find out exactly what she's like, because he asked us to murder her, and since we're such a good little Dark Souls, we're gonna help him out with that. So it'll be a little awkward, but we're gonna do it. Yeah, see, that was like another player over there. He's going over there. So this area right here is a huge trap. So I need to spring the trap without falling into it. Alright, well I did it. That's alright. Guess I didn't really need to hype that up very much. Down in that door, there's a bird person who sells very good items. We can't help them right now. They're locked in the door, and the dude who has a key is made out of stone. He's also a very scary lion man. So basically, all those factors added up together is going to make it very difficult for us to actually open up that door. Until we get the key. And we can't get the key without killing the lion dude. And we can't get the lion dude without a tree branch. Which is a rare commodity in this world, so we can't do that right now. So... Ugh. This area is gross. All this curse. Some real bullshit. Did I... The real question. Did I... No, I didn't. I don't remember what's in this chest. I think it's probably some bullshit as well. But, no. It's a ghost. It does feel pretty good to stagger a ghost. Even ghosts can't deal with big sword. Oh, okay, so that was very good. Oops. Don't want to deal with that. Don't want to deal with that. Might be an item over here. Or we could fall into a hole. That is not going to do us any good. This old guy in a chair is not going to do us any good. This whole area sucks. This is the lion dude who has the key to the door to the bird man. Can't do anything with him right now. No tree branches. So we're gonna pass the time by doing a little bit of murdering. We're gonna get Man Scorpion Tark a little divorce. Yeah. I'm definitely not helping in my my explanations because I definitely I'm explaining it in the way that makes it seems the silliest because that's just the most fun for me. But yeah, that just when you think about all the shit that's going on, it's all pretty dumb. Did I die recently? Yeah, I'm made out of beef jerky right now, so I'm not human. But we can fix that. Yeah, now I'm the pasty white boy that I was before. And because pasty white boys get all the help they need, I can summon my dude Man Scorpion Tark. Actually, no. I think there was one more person I could have grabbed, but it's fine. Let's have some fun. Aw, someone buried her in the sand. Yuck. Yeah, so, you know, it makes sense that a man scorpion would date a woman scorpion. She's not very pleasant. Yeah. Other than the fact that they hate each other, it is a pretty good pairing. You know, Dark Souls is definitely not a game that's all about loving each other. But somehow these two made it work. Briefly. Oh. Fun fact, if I hang out next to him, she can't dig underneath me. That's what I've been told. It doesn't seem to be true. In any form. So even in the world of Dark Souls, fake news is a thing. I do enjoy the fact that I'm doing more damage to her than he is. Doesn't really mean anything, but it is funny to me. Well, that was pretty easy. And now I can get out of here. This area, could be better. We do get to fight a big ol' elephant man. So if you're wondering what other zoo animals exist in the Dark Souls world, plenty of big elephant men. He gave me his shirt, which was pretty kind of him. We're probably gonna end up fighting him again, but I do need to spend all the souls I just earned. I do enjoy that I'm not dying that much. I did die a couple of times, but wasn't that big of a deal. It's like all the hard stuff I'm not dying to. And should have planned. Whoa. Okay. Okay, so that was a lot. There's at least 2. I bet I can get 3 out of it. Yeah. Put together my nickels and my dimes and should add up to something good. I need oh, that's not gonna be enough. I do know that I don't need her stuff though. I should probably start putting stuff into strength. Might as well hit stuff harder before it can hit me. Oh my god. Almost threw myself off a cliff. Let's try not to do that. Okay. So I don't think I want to go over here. I think I want to fight the elephant again. So I do like this elephant style. He's into big ol' weapons, big ol' shields. There's also a dwarf attacking us right now. He's dead as well. I forgot that the elephant dropped me his shirt. And it's a very heavy shirt. I'm going to need like a couple more levels before I can safely wear that. Or I could just take my hat off, I suppose. Okay. And that's how it works in real life, right? Yeah. If your shirt's too heavy, just take off your hat. We've all been there. You also got this sweet hat that I can't wear. No hats right now, just our beautiful... Ugh. Yeah, it's magic. I mean... I don't know how it makes sense. I mean, it doesn't make sense. But, oh well. Magic does exist in this world. And, I guess that's what you use to store stuff in your inventory. Because you can store infinite amounts of stuff in your inventory. Which, I don't think it's always how it was. I want to say in Demon Souls, you were weighed down by, like, the sum total of what you had in your inventory. Which is bad. And I guess they realized it was bad. But yeah, I don't know why pulling stuff out of your pockets is, makes it less heavy. It makes it more heavy, whatever. I mean, it's like Harry Potter rules, right? They've got those, like, my purse has an entire room inside of it, and it's not that heavy. Well, like that Newt Scamander guy had like a whole briefcase with a world in it or something, and he wasn't like, oh man, all these animals are really weighing down my briefcase. So yeah, it's exactly the same. Those are the rules. I really appreciate that these dwarf guys are preoccupied with whatever they're doing. They're just taking a break. Sometimes in Dark Souls you wish the dudes would just take a break. Now this guy means business. He's got like a rock sewed together and he's got an anvil on a stick. Oof. Oof. Oh man. 3 whole hits. Hold on. Hold on. Oh. Oh, he really went for it. Yeah, these guys are pretty sad. He also gave me his armor. And it's... Somehow the dwarf dude has better armor than the elephant dude. I don't know the science on that. But what it means is that we've got some good stuff to look forward to once we start putting more money into our equip load. Ooh. Oh. Okay, I'm excited because I thought there was a boss. There wasn't a boss. So that's sweet. I didn't want to fight a boss in the first place. What there is an area. And a bonfire. We don't really have to sit down, but I guess we will. This area can go very fast if you wanted to. If you want to get all the items, it can be a tiny bit tedious. There are a lot of enemies. I wouldn't say I hate it. Wouldn't even necessarily say I dislike it. I'm pretty ambivalent to it. This dude's got a pretty cool shield, and you can take it from him, but it is a completely worthless shield. And at some point, we'll find a shield that blocks 100% of all damage, which in most Dark Souls games you get very close to the beginning. In this game, they give it to you, I don't even remember where. So, I mean, I'm doing the best I can right now. I'm blocking 95%, which is not that bad. I'm also almost dying here. But I can heal, so it's... Wow, alright. Well, I wasn't really expecting that, but that guy, he really out-thunked me. He knew what my next move was. The good news is I died about 2 feet from where I spawned, so... Normally I wouldn't even deal with these guys, but I'm pretty sure there's an item in this area that is very useful to me. And like all useful items, I don't remember what they are and where they are. I just have a very vague spidey sense about where they are. These guys are running around really weird. So there's definitely a dude in here. He seems to have turned around incredibly fast. There's also a pig in the tent as well. Oh, there's 2 of these guys. They did kind of line up though. Well, that was all sorts of sad. But they seem as confused as I am. Alright, so what I've done there is I've fallen to my death. I did. I took the pig with me. Ultimately, a strategy like that isn't entirely worth it. I did die after all. The good news is I got my souls back, because I'm dying pretty close to home. I'm basically working from home within souls right now. That's what we're doing. And I think if I'm just a little bit more patient, I'll be able to actually kill these dudes and not waste as much time. Yeah, like this pig. 2 hits and he's dead. 3 hits. Alright, he's a little stronger than I thought. We need to get inside that... Don't know if you'd call it a house, but... It's more or less a house. And all of these dudes, for some reason, they really don't want us to get inside the house. Oops. So, as any good burglar knows, to get into a house, you need to go into the well. And getting into the well is very difficult, because jumping in this game is very bad. Luckily this pig is pretty bad as well. So what I did wrong there was that I didn't jump at all. I'm gonna try to do a little bit better this time around. So that was completely perfect. There is a pig in here. But as we've seen... Oh. Okay. So having this giant sword is kind of an issue right now, because it's smacking against all the walls and stuff. But it worked out. And now, I can climb inside the house. The biggest problem with this house is that this chest is alive. And I don't know if we'll be able to see it. And actually, I might have the item I need to make him just open up. Yeah, dude. This is I think this is the first mimic in this game, or in front of me. I'm trying to remember what the item's called that just lets you open it up. It might not even be in this game. I know in Dark Souls 3 there's an item that lets you just, like, make it open its mouth up and you can take the item out without killing it. Because Dark Souls 2 has the most bullshit mimics ever. I might be out of luck. It's totally possible that I don't have it. It could be a Lloyd's talisman. I'll see if this works. That didn't work at all. No, it's fine. The biggest issue is that when it gets up, it can just kind of go in a bunch of random directions because it doesn't have to stand up. It's on all fours. I'm gonna try to stay to its side. Yeah, that's what I thought too. Maybe I just missed when I threw it. I'll try another one because it's not like I'm gonna use it for anything else. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay. Well, it's like I said, I always forget what items are worth it and what items aren't. And this time it seems like I goofed because that stuff is completely worthless to me. But I did learn something. So there's that. Oof. I really would prefer it if this guy would cut it out. Okay. So now, I mean, everything we just did was completely optional and didn't matter. But now we can go the right way, which should be a lot more fun. Because they got these dudes with boulders. And I think it's a glitch with the game, but basically almost every time the dudes push the boulders down, they crush themselves with it. And hopefully, I'd love it if I could get this guy to do it too. Yeah. Well, he dropped the boulder. That's the important part. I grabbed that guy's pants, but I don't think I'm gonna wear them. I think at this point, any pants I get from people like that just isn't gonna be worth it. Because you gotta be careful whose pants you're taking. Okay, that boulder did not kill a single person. The whole point of that boulder is that it's supposed to kill all these people, and it doesn't. Now that I'm thinking about the boss that's at the end of this area, I don't actually like it very much. It'll be over soon though. If I play my cards right, I shouldn't have any problems with the boss. It's definitely the kind of boss that you don't want to get stuck on it, because it's one of the weaker ones, and it can just be annoying if you're not paying attention. But I gotta light a torch, because that's gonna make my life a whole lot easier. Because, as you can see on the door, spiders are around here. And for whatever reason, spiders in this game just really, really don't like fire. And I need them to not bother me. And the theme of this area and the next area is gonna be spiders don't like fire. What the hell is that? I guess there's like an enemy summoning thing on that chest. Kind of worthless. Don't think there are any spiders in here, so I'm going to hopefully they will not wander in. Because this boss, I really don't want to have to do it again. It is a weird one though. They basically took the health values for a bunch of enemies and put it into a big boss health bar. This is kind of sad. This is the boss now. Can he even hurt me? He sort of flops a little bit. Oops. I guess I was worried for nothing. It's the magic that does the damage. That's what you gotta look out for. Which way is the way? Oh, it's this way. Okay. Okay. I'm really struggling, like, Now I'm thinking about every area I get to. I'm like, do I like this area? And I just start thinking about all the bad things going on in the area. This area has definitely got some bad things going on in it. I don't know if we're going to run into any areas that don't have bad things going in them. This area is pretty nice.
Bearer of the sea, lest.
Okay. I'm going to put all our money into our backpack. More or less. Oh my god. That is wearing a mimic hat. Ooh. Nice.
Bearer
Yeah, let's see what kind of armor we can put on after this. Wow. We're huge. That's ridiculous. We look like fucking Baymax right now. And that's gonna push us over. So still no hat. We're gonna have to keep looking at this mac and cheese hair, but yeah, that's pretty good. Oh yeah. And like, it's interesting because the armor changes sizes based on how big your character is. And you can make your character really fat, and the armor gets way fatter if you're a fat character. I think I'm like the normal size. So like, imagine how big this armor would be if I was a fat person. Okay. So that, the last area sort of taught us about how spiders hate fire, and this is the area where spiders are all over. So, they're kind of nice sometimes. They at least kind of want you to get ready for what's going on. Not always. Yeah, see, they drop all over the place, and they'd normally be pretty annoying, but there are just a couple of enemy types in this game that don't like dealing with fire. Yeah. There's no spell I can use to make the spiders go away though. There's no Didn't they just make up a spell for Chamber of Secrets? It was like Orinia Exame or something like that, right? I thought they just made up a spell. I don't remember. What I do remember is how to not die there. These guys are pretty annoying. I don't really know what they're supposed to be. Yeah, those movies, they definitely have to take some liberties. Um, I want to say it was like it was either Half-Blood Prince or Order of the Phoenix, but one of those two movies, the beginning was paced so fast that if I hadn't read the books, I literally wouldn't have known what was happening. And that's always stuck with me because it seems like just such a shitty movie thing. But I mean, now that they're doing those the spin-off movies, the Fantastic Beasts stuff, now they're just like, yeah, everything that happened in Harry Potter, that's like, just pretend it's a different canon almost, and we're just gonna make up everything else. So, you know, Voldemort's snake is a woman. Oh yeah, no, I'm I'm totally with you there. So I've seen both of them now. Um, the first one, yeah. Uh, the first one I didn't like because I don't like Newt Scamander at all. I don't find him an interesting or good character. Um, and I didn't really like anybody else. And I didn't like the plot. Sorry. Uh, but I'll give that movie a pass because at least by the end I was like, alright, I was entertained and I understand what happened. But then I watched the second one, and I almost don't know if I actually did watch the second one because I don't really remember anything that happened, but I do remember that what did happen was just a ton of bullshit. And like getting over the snake being a lady, I don't think I can do it. I was pretty sure that snake was a snake. Whatever. I mean, in this day and age, like, J.K. Rowling is all about making up a whole bunch of dumb bullshit about Harry Potter just because, like, I mean, it's her book, so, like, she can make up whatever she wants. So she can just, like, change all the details and be like, yeah, I was always thinking it was like that. Even if she just, like, woke up one morning in a cold sweat and was like, oh, yeah, they didn't have toilets, they just, like, shit on the floor and disappeared it. Which does... it's so dumb, and it so doesn't matter. And I just have to laugh at it every time, because, like, I feel like she didn't really think through, like, how that would work for every single person. Because I want to say whatever spell she said that they used to, like, make the poop go away. It was like a 5th year spell. So you gotta be like 15 to learn it. So what do people ages 0 to 14 do? That's what I wonder. It's gotta be embarrassing. So this guy's deal is he's got oven mitts with crossbows on them. He's also running away. He's being a huge dick. Okay, here we go. What he can't do is dodge my attacks. Sorry. Not really any point in shooting 3 of those at me if I can just slowly saunter away from them. Oh, you really got me there. Yeah, I was going for that side-to-side action. It's gonna do me better than the front and back. Oof. Big oof. Ooh, you almost got me there. Yeah, he's done. Guthrie ain't shit. So basically I need to make a run from here to the boss. So I need to have a torch. I don't want to spawn all these enemies again, but I do want to have my health back. Well, I guess I can deal with all the... This is where the bird person lives. They're not at home right now because they're being held captive behind a door that was sealed by a lion man who's made of stone. So the long and short of it is we're not dealing with any of that right now. These spiders are emboldened by the fact that I'm not packing a torch anymore. Okay. Oh, I am gonna grab a torch though. I don't know if I'm gonna make it to the boss this time around, but I am definitely going to light a bunch of torches on the way while I get hit by stupid magic. This red bug is unfriendly. He's also touchy, I guess. Ugh. Oh, I guess you can just dodge him. I do really want to deal with this this bug though, so I'm gonna throw something at him. What should I throw at him? Throwing knife. I'll throw a throwing knife at him. I think I might. I mean, it's a medieval world, but so I don't technically have grenades, but I have a firebomb, which is basically a grenade. I have a witching urn, which is a magic grenade. I have a lightning urn, which is a lightning grenade. A holy water urn, which I didn't even know that was a thing. So I mean, I already dealt with the problem, so it's fine. And I think that magic guy killed himself out of loneliness. So basically everything's going great. Everything is going really good. And if I am lucky, I'll be able to just light some stuff up in here. And, hello? I'll be able to light some stuff up in here and go straight to the boss. That might not happen though. I would not be surprised if stuff went wrong, because it is kind of a long way. But it'll be fine. I'll run. No big deal. The bug is back, so killing it had no purpose, I guess. Oh, there is a nice little skeleton in this room full of dirt with an upgrade item that we're gonna need. And I guess I could light all these torches in an area I'm not going to spend any time in. Yeah, I'm just gonna go. Fun fact, I could walk on these spikes. I'm not going to. Because, secondary fun fact, walking on spikes hurts. It doesn't hurt so much that I couldn't do it though. But just the mere fact that it hurts me means I'm not gonna do it. Because I've got kind of an annoying boss to deal with in a second here. And I would prefer if that was the only thing I was dealing with. So, I don't know what this guy's deal is, but he doesn't afraid of anything. Especially not by second attacks. With every single one. Okay. So now we are getting out of small spider land into big spider land. And I do gotta be careful not to fall down too far. Yeah, I'm definitely starting to see the parallels the more we talk about this. But they're a lot more afraid of me than I'm afraid of them. The only thing that's gonna make me afraid of them is if there's like 7 and I don't have a torch. But for right now, they're not putting forth their best effort, so I think we're gonna be okay. Yeah, they're just kind of all about jumping around. Because sometimes, like, when they see the torch, they don't really run away, they just sort of like pretend I'm not here. Which is fine by me. These are human beings, which means they're not afraid of fire. In fact, they're wielding fire. I'm not entirely sure how that hit me. But yeah, for some reason they decided they were going to make the torch in this game based on time. So you have to light it. You can either light it in a fire or you can use a special item to light it. And every time you pick up a torch off the ground, you get 5 minutes worth. So eventually I'm going to have like 3 hours worth of torches. and I really only need like 20 minutes. But I'm at the bottom now, which means get my human face on, and somewhere around here. Yeah, there's one dude. And I think I truly thought there was a second person around somewhere. And maybe they were just higher up, but one person should be enough if you can stop fighting spiders long enough to join me on the field of battle. If you don't like spiders, you should have left a long time ago. There's definitely a lot of them. And there's kind of a big one hanging out. And so the bummer is I kind of have to keep my torch out because oof. I don't want to get attacked by spiders, but at the same time I kind of need my shield. Oof, I rolled way too early. It's doing a lot of hyper beam. I think I really need to keep my shield up. Okay. So I don't entirely understand why he's doing so much hyper beam. So this weird spider thing's deal is it has two heads, which is just about the worst amount of heads a spider can have, besides just like 3. You know, I think the reason he was shooting that beam at me was because I was too far away from him, and he was focused on me, so. But as long as my friend Boyd keeps taking all the damage, this should be pretty easy. He's already like 2/3 of the way dead, and he's like shooting spider shots at me, so. Poor Boyd. Unfortunately, he switched to the same side I was on, so I need to... Oh, now the spider's spinning around. Yeah, the absolute worst thing would be for us to be on the same side right now. And it's a tough spider, so you can't hit it in the legs or anything. You gotta hit it in the head. Somehow Boyd is still alive. Oh no. He's dead. And I'm almost dead too. So far the tiny spiders haven't been bothering me so much. Ugh. The hyper beam is bothering me. And I'm dead. It was going so well. And then I'm gonna blame my buddy Boyd. Honestly, he broke protocol. He switched to the side I was on, and we can't both be on the same side. It would have been fine, but he kept making the spider spin around like a record, baby. But it's fine. So we've done all this before, and it wasn't that hard the first time. And now we don't even have to explore anything, we can just go. We can just go. We do have to kill this guy again. Because, for whatever reason, it's just going to be annoying. And stab us a bunch of times, I guess. No, actually, I swear there's 2 people we can get for this. So I'm gonna go human a little earlier than normal. See if I can figure out where they are. So having 1 is good. Having 2 would be way better. But I guess as long as we don't get hit with hyper beam as many times as we did last time, this should go pretty okay. Oh, I actually can't jump on the spider web. That's an interesting detail. Kinda sucks, because I wanted to jump. But what am I gonna do? Ugh. What am I doing? Not the right thing. Could you cut it out? Well, I didn't find any extra people, so I guess I'm just gonna have to deal with my tried and true Boyd. But this time should be a little different. Hopefully he'll just come over here and not fight the spiders, because he does really like fighting spiders. Okay. Yeah. Wow, I still managed to run into it. Well, if you like that the first time, and if you like that the second time, you're really gonna love it the third time. Because here we go. Like you've never seen it before. This guy's gonna hit us. No, he's not. Okay. The good news is the run there, not hard. And we definitely are not under-leveled. We just have to not get hit. Which I did struggle with just a tiny bit. I don't want to take any risks like falling down. That stuff is so slow. Oh, here we go. Yeah, there's a bunch of these that I could just fall down on. I swear there's a third person I could summon. Well, they're giving me plenty of torches. Which eventually, there are areas where I'm gonna need a lot of torches. Speaking of torches, this guy's got one. He ain't afraid to use it. He should be though, I got a big sword. Did I not use the item? I don't think I did. Okay, there we go. Take 3. He's fighting spiders. It's all good though. I'll just fight this spider myself. Well, I'm not gonna get hit by Hyper Beam this time. That is for sure. I might get hit by it this time though. Oh my god. You know, I really had it good the first time. Things were pretty cool the first time. Yeah, no. You know, I got what I deserved by even saying it. I need to not be far from him, but being close to him is not good either. I'll figure it out though. Sometimes you just get stuck on this shit. Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna say every time is the charm until it actually happens. Because I promise you this is not the toughest boss in the game, but it is an understandable boss for me to be stuck on, because it's not the first time. I'm just glad I haven't gotten stuck on any bosses before this one. And I will just be thankful that it is not super hard to get back to him. Because there are definitely some bosses where the run is very long and very difficult. This one should be okay. I'm really tempted to just throw myself down the pit, go a little bit faster, but that's probably not a good idea. Oh. Fuck. Well, here I was saying it was not a good idea, and I just proved it to myself. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. If I die to these guys... Alright. Well, so the good news about this is we are getting more pathetic every single run. So it really can only be up from here. I learned something that time, and it was to not go that way. Just don't fall. Actually, what I really learned is that I should put on the cat ring that I took off, because it'll help me not take that much damage. Oh, okay. So some more bad news. This guy's here. And I don't want to deal with him. So I'm gonna run away. Hopefully he won't be able to get me on this ladder. Because if that guy fights me, this will definitely be the shortest run so far. So we're just gonna take this slow. I do hear footsteps. And I do see him. And it's pretty scary. Fighting him without a shield would be pretty tough right now. I'll tell you that much. Actually, I think what I should really do is go through here. Because he's gonna disappear. He can't get me through here. Problem is now I have to fight the boss by myself. And that's gonna be pretty tough. And he's gonna shoot the hyper beam. I could not dodge it. It does seem that you cannot dodge it. And I got webbed. So it's interesting because I'm dying to something different every time. Hopefully hopefully this time Mr. Forlorn won't show up. That would be excellent. Because him showing up is pretty much the worst thing that could happen. But I think now that I made him go away, he possibly won't show up again. I could definitely be wrong. I might have to keep fighting him until I win. It doesn't look like he showed up this time though, so I can go about my day. Just a normal 7th attempt at the boss. I really just need to get it in the first rhythm, because I was like really close the first time and I was doing really good damage. And it was all because my summon buddy was in the right place at the right time. And I was able to do the damage I needed to do. But if he doesn't do that, then there's a problem. Yeah, exactly. I'm also this time not getting hit by the guys with the torch. So that's already new and different. Got one more left. No Forlorn to be seen. All the torch guys are dead. The spiders can't hurt me. So this last time I had a real shot, the spiders were the problem. The little spiders were the problem. And that was the time that I put my torch out before I went in. So I think this time I'm gonna keep my torch out, and the big spider will actually kill the little spiders if they're close enough. So I think I just gotta let the little spiders die off and kind of not do anything while hopefully Boyd, spider killer extraordinaire, will soak up all the damage for me. I'm already gonna try to set up to be on his other side here. He is looking at me. I better not get hit by that. Oh, okay. So yeah, that's good. He did the hyper beam, but he did it in a different direction. And I think... just completely whiffed that, but... Ooh. I gotta be careful. Especially since Boyd just randomly switched sides. But all the spiders are dead, so I can definitely have my shield out yet, and I will be a lot safer. Actually, where's my shield? There it is. I was wondering what was happening. Okay. Ugh, I whiffed again. That's better. He sees me. He's looking at me. He's attacking me. But he attacks kind of randomly. So not a big deal. I'm hoping he focuses on Boyd once more. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, now he's looking at me and Boyd's doing some damage. This is kind of the trade-off we want to do. Yikes. I gotta be careful not to attack too soon, because otherwise he will switch his focus to me. Like he just did that. I was too close to his head when he was getting ready to attack, so he switched his focus on that head to me. Oh. Yeah, you're done. Well, I'm pretty excited that I got that done on my first try. I wasn't sure if I'd be able to do it, but very lucky this run. Guess I'm not fooling anybody. These spiders are still hanging around, so I probably should kill them. Hello, spiders. There's one more spider. So now we're done with this area too. And boy did it just fly by, that whole area. Barely even got to see any of it. This is the Lord. He's hanging out in his private chamber. We're not really interested in that though. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna clip his entire cranium through his desk. Don't speak too soon. Oh, we got another fragrant branch. That is good. Now we can unstatue a statue. But where do we want to go? That's the question. There should be... Oh. I know where we're going. Never mind.
The soul and the cup. Your soul has grown. I only hope.
Still probably put these up. There we go. That is great. That is a lot.
Bearer of the curse. Seek less business.
That's good enough. So now... normally, we'd have to pay a lady who stands down here to spin the dial, but since we murdered her, we can do it ourselves. And I think that's really what capitalism is all about. The bad news is this area sucks. Yeah. There's an old man sitting in a corner here, but he likes evil stuff and we don't. I mean, we... Alright, so actually I take back what I said. I don't actually hate this area. This area is okay. It's pretty spooky though. So like, don't get scared. They are trying. There isn't a whole lot they can do, but they are trying. Yikes. There's some spooky insects in this cave. We don't really want anything to do with them. I have no idea what that item down there is, but there's no point in me trying to get it. This guy's taking a nap, which is like the ultimate defense against my sword. Okay. Alright, so there's a ninja here. Ninjas are pretty weak to big swords. Not very sneaky. He kind of broke down his own door. Really could have waited. Yeah, these guys ain't shit. You thought. You thought. Alright, so this guy's kind of clever. Didn't really lay a scratch on me, though. And another reason that I kind of like this area is that it's already over and we're going to another one. And this one is, I would say, even spookier than the last one. Not as many ninjas, but there are some very strange people. Lots of zombies still. Zombies are all over the place. Can't get away from them. And I... Sometimes. I'm kind of a part-time zombie. It's sort of like I wake up as a zombie in the morning, but like, if I put on makeup, I'm not a zombie anymore, you know? There's this dude's hanging off the bridge, and he thinks he's going to ambush me, but like, I've got a pretty clear view on him. And, at this point he really should have sprung his trap, but he hasn't. I don't know, like, at what point he, There's also this guy. So this guy is pretty good at swinging his hook things. He's pretty good at guarding his bridge. But he's pretty bad at not getting randomly backstabbed. And this guy is still holding out for his golden opportunity to ambush me, but I kind of think it's not going to happen at this point. And if it does, definitely going to see it coming. See, that dude was smart. Those butterflies, way smarter, because they just set up in the tree and they dump poison on you while you try to fight another enemy. What the hell is this? Okay, there's just a dude here who's gonna help me fight. And I'm down for that. I got nothing to prove. I can use all the help I can get. It does seem like Bashful Ray is living up to his name, and he's not really wanting to fight. He took out his binoculars, which I don't entirely understand. And I am just gonna go ahead and kill all the enemies for him. Yeah, he might be. Oh, it looks like he's springing into action just in time for no enemies to be here. Oh, he's just looking through his binoculars. He is gonna follow me though, which, all things considered, that's appreciated. There goes one of my favorite enemies in the game. That's the very fast zombie. There's no point in killing him. So this hut's full of people, and Bashful Ray should hopefully help us kill the people. Once I pull the lever, there will be more people. It's a people lever. I think they fall through the roof. Yeah, there they are. Yeah. Yeah, so that's what it's like to watch someone just fight. And I think once I get to this bridge, Bashful Ray gets his most bashful and he decides, don't know if I really wanna go across a bridge, because that could be pretty spooky. Oh, he's not afraid of bridges. Alright. I do want to say there's a part where Bashful Ray disappears, but I don't know. He is not helping very much, though. And I wonder if it's this bridge that I was thinking of. No, he's along for the ride. Good with me. That was pretty slick. And honestly, having him along for the next area is going to be very helpful, because there's a kind of annoying phantom that I'm gonna have to fight, and he is going to help me with it. got sort of a Michelangelo mask going on. And he's definitely active when there's nothing around. But he's pretty good at avoiding damage, mostly by not fighting at all. So we gotta kill Merciless Rona. And it is just not a problem for two people. Normally that fight sucks. So Bashful right here just helped me get to the next bonfire. He's also getting poisoned pretty bad, which he seems to be into. And I'm not gonna judge him, but he does have to follow me. I'm kind of surprised he's still hanging out. It's kind of unusual to summon an NPC that early in a level and just have them follow you across the whole thing. But I'm not gonna complain. Oh. Okay. I guess I probably could have gone farther with him, but he saw that I am safe and sound at a bonfire, and he wished me well.
Who are you? I thought you were that bastard for a moment. You've set me free. Now I can find him. The cheeky prick. He won't know what hit him. I am Creighton of Mirror. I travel from land to land to hone my blade. I've heard I joined forces with a man on the way. He was no more than a backstabbing knave. I decided to
Oh my god, I'm so bad. Just trying to get the next line of dialogue to show up, and I'm ending up skipping the next one.
so dense. Thank the stars that you came along.
Oh, you're very welcome.
You be careful of him. Pate, I think he said. He wears this rather unusual ring. You'll know it when you see it. I've seen his type before. He kills entirely for the pleasure of it. I'm sure I won't be his last victim. The man's better off dead. Tell ya. He's a slick talker, so don't let him fool ya.
Meanwhile, I'm not even looking at this guy. Oh, I can learn a gesture.
And I'll find a...
I don't know why this guy teaches us fist pump, but yeah, we can fist pump now. I'm into it. So I think I'll try to get through to the skeleton boss. And that might be where I have to call it for the night. But I'm having a good time. So I might be back at this pretty soon. Well, this guy's doing my dirty work for me. So he's not dead. He looks dead. I mean, he's a skeleton, so technically he is dead. But skeletons are annoying because they come back to life. They come back to life because of that guy, but that guy's dead, so they're dead. Or they will be once I kill them. And of course you can backstab a skeleton. And you can front stab a skeleton. And I got cursed. It's all good. That's a good door. That's a good door that I can't go through. That's the curse thing. Yeah. I do appreciate that they're not doing very much damage to me right now. Yeah. Yeah, that was a bad move. Oh, these guys are... Oh. Club ain't gonna do it, buddy. You see this sword? And you're using a bow from inside. Pretty lame. Eh, might as well just go for it. Okay. So, these are the skeleton lords. There's 3 of them. Now there's 2 of them. Basically, so the deal with the skeleton lords is they don't love dying because they're skeletons. So when you kill them, they turn into more skeletons in a bizarre twist. Right now I got pretty much the worst of the 3, because they all summon different skeletons when they die. One of them summons big skeletons, one of them summons lots of skeletons, and one of them summons wheel skeletons, and I got the lots of skeletons, so I basically have the most enemies I could possibly have on screen right now. So that's cool. I am a big gamer though, so I just have to use the tried and true strafe around a little bit method. And those skeletons is dead. Apparently the skeleton lords can hit each other, I didn't know that. I guess I'm going to... Well, you know what, actually, I'm going to deal with the ranged one first. Should be 2 hits, 1 hit. And I didn't even trade with him. Yeah, that guy's gonna have a hard time chasing me around. So if these are the wheel skeletons, yeah, I can deal with them fast. Okay, you guys suck. I just want to tell you that. Is that all of them? Did they really only summon 2 of them? That doesn't seem right. Alright, can I backstab you? Don't have to. Yeah, these guys suck. I mean, if you get backed into a corner, there can be kind of a lot, but... You know, Well, these guys seem to be doing some damage, but there's also just the one of them now. So yeah, wheel skeletons they're pretty rad. They're really annoying to deal with though. Luckily, skeleton boss wasn't that big of a deal. What's next? It's like this next spot we're going to be a very good stopping point, but I almost don't want to stop. It is getting pretty late here, but that went way shorter than I thought it would. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's only an hour earlier for me, but yeah, maybe at this bonfire I'll call it, but this has been a ton of fun, and hopefully we'll be able to do it again pretty soon. Odds are pretty good that I'll be bored later in the week. So I'll be around, probably same time. I think I'll spend these souls before I go. So if you've got any last thoughts, hit me with them right now, because it'll take like 30 seconds for your message to reach me. Oh. Alright. Well, that's fair. It is pretty late. It's been a long day, and doing this made it feel like not as long, or at least not as bad of a day. So I can definitely see myself doing this again very, very soon. Back. Actually, what? Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, the funny thing is that, like, I fully expected it to just be, you know, me kind of talking to myself for a couple hours just to blow off some steam, but it is always cool when people show up. You know, I'll say you stuck around longer than I think anyone else who's watched before. I've only done this 3 times so far, but you stuck around the whole time, I think, and that is very cool. The pleasure's all mine. Well, that's what I got. As I spin around in circles. That's fair. Maybe next time I'll try to explain it a little better. I didn't really go for the important information. I go for the entertainment. Well, I go for a mix. It's gotta have a mix. Yeah, that's true. All right. So what I'm hearing is I should absolutely change nothing. This went flawlessly, and I'm doing a great job. And you're doing a great job. That's that's what I'm hearing. Yeah, except for the spider lair. I had oh no, I was gonna say I had the same problem yesterday, but I was thinking of today as well. There were only 2 spots today that gave me trouble. But we got through them. And I promise that there are many, many more problem spots in the future, because this game does not get easier. Yeah, see you later. It's been fun hanging out, and it's a good time to call it. You are very welcome. I am very happy that it's even a possibility. All right. See you later.